welcome here to Mackenzie. There's a big celebration happening this weekend as Mackenzie turns 60. There's a lot of stuff on here you could take advantage of this weekend. We're going to explain a little bit more about it and walk through memory lane with some of the folks who make this community what it is. Maybe you have memories of Mackenzie like this, snowed in, or maybe you have other memories. Plenty of them to share today, and including this weekend here at the 60th anniversary celebration. Now inside the pop-up here where they are celebrating 60 years of Mackenzie, we got Ray, we got Liz, and we're going to tell you a little bit more about what's in store here for the weekend. Ray, tell me a little bit about this. There's a lot.
There's a lot going on. We have a committee of 9 people, and we've been working well over 1,000 hours to put this all together. So everything is going to start on Friday. We have a meet and greet at the Legion. We're having burgers, and some of our corporate sponsors will be there. And then we have on Saturday, it's full day, we have a community barbecue. We've got the community market is also going to be there, bouncy house for the kids, music. And the big highlight during the day, there's 2 of them. One of them is our walk down memory lane, which is a visual display of our history of 60 years, and that'll be inside the rec center. And then outside we have a Hockeyville. So in 2011, Mackenzie was the second runner-up, I guess you could say, of Hockeyville. And so we had a huge celebration. It was a great event. And they put a time capsule in the ground. So during the day, they're going to have hockey games, street hockey games. And then at 1 o'clock, we're going to be doing a unveiling, I guess you could say, of the Hockeyville time capsule, which will be cool. And then we have a dance that night with a local band, Tune Council, and then on Sunday we have a pancake breakfast, and then we have golf. Golf's free that day. So.
Yeah, the Mackenzie Golf Club helping out. Free golf.
Oh my goodness, all these organizations have been helping out. It's been amazing.
Yeah.
And our goal was to not put pressure on our not-for-profits and our service groups. And so we've been very fortunate with our sponsors, our corporate sponsors, very fortunate, they've been very generous. And so everything is free.
Wow, that is awesome.
And so the only time you're paying money is because we're taking donations for various groups. And so it's going to be a great weekend. Can't wait.
I like it. Okay, Liz, you've been helping organize this as a volunteer extraordinaire. So you can get one of these shirts, by the way, at the celebrations. Great, you guys are selling them?
Whatever's left.
Whatever is left, okay. I'll leave mine behind so you can buy it. But Liz, tell me a little bit about what you're looking forward to most about the weekend.
I think what I'm looking forward to is seeing the people that used to live here coming back and expressing their excitement for being here, because you never really leave here. Your heart's always here.
Yeah, that is true. And you know what, Mackenzie's 60 years, we were just talking about this at the museum. One of the places you can stop in this weekend, maybe if you're in town, doesn't seem like a long time, but there was a lot of history within that 60 years.
There is a lot. I just can't believe that it's 60 years. And when we were going through all of the old photos and the photo albums, I remember that. But I didn't remember that till my memory was jolted. It's amazing. And then the names that were coming up, I remember them. They lived over here. But it's not somebody that I necessarily knew, but I knew the name.
Yeah, lots of the photos here on display here in the pop-up store, whether it's memories of being snowed in and the snowmobiles I'm looking at, or the Northern BC Winter Games. We're just gabbing about that.
We had it twice, 2001 and 2009.
Wow, Mackenzie, a great host, a great rec center too, as well.
Yes.
But yeah, what are you looking forward to most? Is there a highlight? I mean, the time capsule's on my mind of something that I'd be like, I wonder what's in there. But
I'm looking forward to it all. I'm looking forward to just when the community gathers, we have this thing that happens in town when the community all gathers together, and it's a feeling that I've never felt anywhere else. But I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to people going through the walk down memory lane. There's a lot of history in such a short time, and I'm looking forward to people seeing the visual display of it set up, and of course I'm looking forward to the dance.
Liz, I'll ask you first about when you moved to Mackenzie and why, if I take you back down memory lane. Do you remember?
1977.
Wow.
And no, I came here, my husband had a job, and he was starting a job, and he started on January 2nd.
And has time flown by since then?
Of course it has. It just doesn't seem like I've been here that long.
It's kind of funny, eh?
And I've got so much family, and all these people are my friends.
Now, what about you, Ray? When did you move to Mackenzie and why?
July of 1990. Mackenzie was my husband's hunting vacation destination for years, and so his uncle lived here, and he said, do you want to buy the company? So we bought the company. He worked out in the bush, and we moved here with 2 kids and then ended up having a 3rd kid, and we've been here, I guess it's 36 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, it's 36 years, and our kids keep saying we should move. Our kids are all over, and it's like, this is home. We're not going anywhere.
I just feel like so many people in Northern BC have a tie to Mackenzie. I mean, my own tie. My grandfather was helping build the town with the railings back in the day. Yeah, he's a metal worker. So, yeah, a big shout out to all the people who helped build Mackenzie way back when, 60 years ago, and a cool celebration to come check out this weekend. In case you missed any details, we'll include it on our website, CKPG Today. Any last thoughts here before we wrap this up, Ray?
Well, we look forward to people coming to town to check it out, and look for the green shirts or the red shirts. The red shirts are our volunteers, and the green shirts are the committee. So we can direct you if you have any questions. So
Perfect.
Looking forward to it.
And the dance, and your dance partner.
Oh, and the dance, yes. Don't forget the dance.
They'll be lining up at the door.
Tune Council is an awesome band. So.
There you go.
Entertainment on CKPG Today is brought to you by the Treasure Cove Casino. Now that's entertainment.
Miss an episode? That's okay, life gets busy. We get it. Or maybe you didn't miss anything, but you're here to watch that one feature again because honestly, it was that good. No judgment. Here's the good news. You can relive every moment of the CKPG Today Show whenever you want. Head over to ckpgtoday.ca, click on the Today Show tab, and voila. So grab some snacks, kick back, and binge away because let's face it, life's too short to miss out on great local TV.
Cougars fans have been blessed recently with seeing some historic performances over the last handful of years. One of those is Josh Ravensbergen. When you talk to Cougars fans, they love to see him, they'd love to watch him, they'd love to give him big cheers whenever he's announced in the starting lineup. And he was recently honored by the Western Hockey League as the winner of the Dell Wilson Memorial Award for the WHL's Goaltender of the Year. He's so lucky to be joined on the show today by him, the one and only Josh Ravensbergen. How's it going, Josh? Thanks for making the time to chat.
Yeah, it's going good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so how is your off-season going so far here?
So far it's been good. You know, obviously you wish you're still playing, but that being said, it is nice to have a couple weeks off and then kind of getting back in the swing of things here. And nice to see everybody back at home, my parents, my friends. So yeah, it's been good so far.
There you go, hanging down in the Vancouver area where you call home?
Yeah, on the North Shore. So it's beautiful here. Can't complain.
Yeah, there are far worse places to hang out, that's for sure. What was your reaction to winning the WHL's Goaltender of the Year award, Josh?
Yeah, you know, it's a big honor. Like, you look at the names of people who won it before, and so many great names on there. And I feel like it's just as much a reflection of the team I was on as it is me. Like, the boys, I feel like we really bought into our D-zone structure, and they helped me a lot out all year. And I feel like, you know, that's the reason why we were able to do so well and why I was able to find success is because I feel like everyone was really bought into our systems and helped me out a lot.
I feel like you undersold yourself a bit there, Josh. I got to be honest. I mean, you rank here, you're a historic Cougars goaltender, among the top in history the Cougars franchise have ever seen. First in franchise wins, led the WHL in wins this season with 32, save percentage as well. A career 91-34-2 record. That's the best winning percentage and the most playoff games won ever by a goaltender in Cougars history. But what is it for you? Like, I mean, the fans saw you grow over your time here from undrafted, showing up here, being put onto the roster at a young age. What is it that magically worked here and transformed you into a first-round pick? Was it your own work? Was it help from Taylor Dakers? Was it everyone along the way? You mentioned the D-Corps, but what kind of stands out?
I think for me, it was just, the help from everybody in the organization. I feel like I came in not really knowing what to expect, and I was just really happy to be there and be with the team and, you know, a great group of guys. My first year, every year I was there, and I felt like I just really played off the energy the fans and my teammates gave me, and I came in and had a really hot start. And I feel like my second year, I was really trying to dial in my details and my structure of my game, and I felt like that helped me have my best season.
Well, you know, they say the WHL is a grind, Josh, like the travel, the schedule. I mean, Prince George winters are not exactly the friendliest of all. But was it as much of a grind as you expected? I mean, you make goaltending look easy in the net. So talk to me a little bit about the experience of the schedule and all this, because people talk about junior hockey being a real big challenge, not only as a player, but as a person out of the rink too.
Yeah, it definitely was a change, you know, coming from Vancouver up to Prince George. Weather's a lot colder and spending a lot of time on the bus, like you said. So it took a little bit of adjusting to get to, but I think it's, you know, really what you make it.
What are some of your highlights here over your time as a Prince George Cougar? I would imagine the goalie fight is probably one of them, but that may be just me going out on a limb here.
Yeah, I feel like that's up there. But I feel like just coming in the league, the hot start I had, wanting to play in the WHL like since I was a little kid, and after not getting drafted and finally having a little bit of opportunity and making the most of it, and realizing I'm playing in this league, like it's a lot of fun and I want to keep going. I'd say that's up there. Our playoffs, just the atmosphere in PG is just really something special. Just hearing the crowd and how loud and passionate they were.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, you're on to bigger and better things next season in the NCAA. How do you prepare for that level of hockey? Are there things you're working on this summer specifically?
Yeah, I feel like just generally I got to get stronger, a little bit stronger, fill out my frame a little more. I feel like my balance can improve a little bit, and just keep improving my technical side of the game, and I feel like that'll help me.
What are some of your words of wisdom? Because everyone aims to be in the position you are, a first-round NHL draft pick. You got a big future ahead of you. What are your words of wisdom for goalies out here? Because everyone wants to be drafted high in the Western Hockey League U15 draft as well. But for those who aren't, for those who are hoping to do what you do and come in and take the league by storm, what are your words of encouragement?
I'd say don't get too high, don't get too low. I feel like that's something I had to figure out myself, and obviously still improving on it. But it's a long season, and you got to stay level-headed. If things are going well, you can't get too full of yourself, and things are not going so well, you can't beat yourself up too much. And it can be hard sometimes, especially over a long season, 68 games or whatever it is, and you got to stay level-headed.
Yeah, no kidding. It is a long season, that's for sure. And looking forward to what you do in your future, Josh, as well. We'll be following you here in Prince George. I just want to say thanks for all of your time, spending the time talking to the media, doing interviews, letting us get a little bit of insight into what makes you tick as a goaltender. If there was a Mount Rushmore of Prince George Cougars goaltenders, you would definitely be on it, sir. So, thank you all. Thank you so much. And like I said, it's honestly an honor to get to talk to you. So have a great summer ahead, and looking forward to following your journey next year in the NCAA.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
Awesome. There you go, folks. And there's a Cougars goaltender, Josh Ravensbergen, of course, the winner of the Del Wilson Memorial Trophy for the Goaltender of the Year in the Western Hockey League.
Tired of missing the good stuff? Let CKPG Today come to you. Our new weekly email newsletter delivers local stories, contests, and can't-miss moments from the show straight to your inbox. No digging through social media anymore. It's free, it's easy, and it's very local. Sign up now at ckpgtoday.ca or by scanning the QR code on your screen now.
Time for another edition of the Local Drive here on the show. Maybe you're heading on a trip for the long weekend. Well, we got some travel tips and reminders for you to keep you safe on the roads. Maybe things on your car you should check. We're going to bring you here to Hub City Volkswagen with Gaurav. Thanks so much for making the time to chat today.
Oh, you're welcome. Welcome to Hub City Volkswagen.
Yeah, thank you. So tell me a little bit about yourself here. You work here. How long have you been working here for?
I've been Hub City Volkswagen for 3+ years. Before that, I was at somewhere else, and I chose this career because the owner knew me and be like, it'll be a good fit. So
there you go. And how much do you love cars?
Oh, I love cars. I have a sports car too. I have a Volkswagen Tiguan. Before that one, I had Crossport, and wife got a Camaro too.
Well, there you go. So a guy that knows cars.
Yes.
Okay. So then it can make a world of difference if you check certain things before you go on a trip. If you don't check certain things before you go on a trip, things could work out bad.
100%. So I would recommend always checking your vehicles before. You never know when there will be some kind of emergency.
Yep.
It happened with me once, so I know that.
Yeah, then you never forget.
Yes, yes.
Cool. Okay, we're going to go through things like tire checks, things that you should check under your hood, and all the stuff people can check themselves is the idea, right?
Yes, some basic stuff for sure, like your tires, like your oil level. You want to make sure you have enough oil in the system and all the stuff.
Okay, tell me how to start here, because I mean, everyone has tires, 4 of them usually.
Oh, 100%, 100%. So to check your air in your tires, you want to make sure you have like right readings. For those ones, you can always look into your left front door jam.
Right.
Always mentioned here how much should be for front tire, for rear tires, and for your spare tires. For Volkswagen, it says 46 psi for front, 46 psi for rear, and 60 psi for spare tire.
And of course, it's always good whether you're going a couple 100 kilometers or you're just going to the lake.
Yes, you never know.
Yeah, exactly. And you can buy these super accessible at any kind of hardware store.
Any kind of hardware store. You can get them at Princess Auto, Canadian Tire.
Yep.
You should always have one in your car. That's what I tell my girlfriend anyway.
It says right at 40.
Perfect. So that's a little low, I guess. You could add some.
Yes. You can always add some air. You can make sure it has enough air in the systems.
Okay, tire tread. You had a fancy thing for this.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you don't have the fancy little tool, you can always check like the...
For the tread.
Yeah.
Or I see people using coins as well to see.
Okay, yeah.
Right, that's a good one too. But with this one, this tool has kind of like markings on this one. They call them in 30 seconds.
Okay.
To check it for your summer tires or all season tires, you can go up to 330 seconds.
Okay.
For this one, we're gonna check if you go. These tires are sitting at 730 seconds, so that means they're pretty good for a road
Yeah,
trip.
that's a lot of tire
Yes.
left. Okay.
So there are a couple things here, as your coolant, that's your engine, obviously, your battery, and that's your washer fluid.
Perfect.
So we'll start with washer fluid, and you can see it's full. So that's the first thing you want to check.
Good, and it's always good, I guess, to carry some extra.
Always. You
Yeah.
never know when you need extra. It's kind of like, weather dependent. With rainy season, you might need a bit more. Who
Yeah.
knows?
Maybe you're going through a mountain pass, it's still slushy.
True.
Who knows? We picked this used car because, of course, it's a little more realistic than buying a new one here
100%.
at Hub City.
Yes.
Coolant is an interesting one because everyone has a different color.
Yes.
Sometimes, right?
For Volkswagen though, it's always bright pink.
Okay.
You want to check for the color of the coolant, and you want to check for the level. You want to make sure it's like always above the minimum line. There are two lines usually. It should be always between those lines. But with a colder engine, it might be like a bit above because it circulates through the engine.
The oil thing, easy. It usually has yellow. It indicates that's the one.
It's always. So you pull your dipstick out, you clean it once before putting it back.
Okay, and you don't want to do this while your car is running.
Yeah, you make sure your vehicle is off, ignition is off as well.
Yeah.
So,
Ideally car cool, right?
yes.
Because when it starts, it moves all the oil around, is what I've
Yes,
been
and
told.
it seems like you got a bit high reading, so that might confuse you. So what do? Put it in.
This
Take
is
it
something
out.
probably your dad did, and you just were trying to figure out what the heck he was doing.
So on the dipstick, you can see a maximum line and minimum line, and you can see on this vehicle, it's like right in the middle. So that's perfect.
Cool. Bad things to look for, I guess, what? If it's really dark?
Really dark or really low. It's below this line. You guys make sure you fill your oil, and always check for service interval as well if you're not due for something.
There you go. If you find metal shavings, come to Hub City and get a new car.
Yes.
This guy's always here, ready to help you here at Hub City Volkswagen.
Yes.
Thanks for your help today.
Oh,
it's been
anytime,
great.
my friend.
Another edition of The Local Drive ahead of the May long weekend, folks. Some quick trip reminders and some good suggestions for you to check on. In case you missed anything, we'll have all the summary and the details on our website, ckpgtoday.ca. Thanks, G.
The Local Drive, your neighborhood guide to everything auto on CKPG Today. Brought to you by your locally owned and operated Hub City Volkswagen, moving families forward for over 70 years.
Taking a look outside at our CKPG snapshot of the day from Mark Simunak, who's out at Cottonwood Island in Prince George to get this shot of an osprey high up above. Very impressive to get, Mark, because I know how fast these guys move. They're cruising around. Plenty of birds down there, but these ospreys are cruising around up above, looking for their next meal or whatever else they do up in the sky. I would assume it's mostly window shopping, though. Anyways, thanks for sharing. Folks, if you have a snapshot, we would love to see yours. Email us, snapshot@ckpg.com with your photos. Hey there, got an idea or suggestion for the show? Reach out and connect through our social media or send us an email at letstalk@ckpgtoday.ca. Here's what's coming up in our community and around the region. Check out Mackenzie for their 60th celebration, coming up May 15th to 17th. All weekend long activities for the whole family, including the unveiling of a time capsule put back a few years ago. Details online at the Mackenzie Chamber website. Check out Ilaria and the Mountain at the Knox Performance Center on May the 16th. This is a musical story produced by the Smithers-based Valley Youth Fiddlers Group. This performance explains the themes of self-discovery and so much more. Tickets and details online on their website. Check out Emma Wong in concert Sunday, May 17th at the Trinity United Church. This 10-year-old phenom is set to play the harp for you, featuring a variety of hymns, classical works, contemporary, and Celtic pieces. Details at the PG Conservatory website. Check out Spring on the Homestead, the official opening of the Hubble Homestead Historic Site just north of Prince George on Monday, May 18th at 10:30 a.m. A good way to celebrate the long weekend, featuring Spring on the Homestead that keeps giving year after year. Hosting an event and you want to get the word out? Let us help you. Let's talk at ckpgtoday.ca is our email.
It's kind of funny when you think about it. The RCMP has a bunch of different units, right? They got their normal traffic guys, they get the highway guys, they get the serious crimes, they got the victim services. But they also have the musical ride, which does the horses, and they also have a band. Did you know? They were here in 1976. We're going to look at it today together in local history. Taking a look back to May 1976 here. The Prince George RCMP band that came to Prince George. Of course, you can see some photos of them here. There's about 1,300 people that turned out to listen to them. They played, of course, at the Civic Center here in Prince George for the annual RCMP Ball that happens. 2 more concerts were played for students in the area, but one of the RCMP's many specialty units, groups, you could call them that, along with the musical ride for the horses, they also have this band. Travels around and plays for folks, just like they did here in Prince George in 1976. There you go, looks like a great time. Over 1,300 people is quite a few to see an RCMP band, that's for sure. I mean, I'm sure they sound good, but maybe they should make a return to remind us here in Prince George. I think 1976 is like the last time they were here. Anyways, thanks so much for watching today, folks, and we'll see you for more good stuff to wrap up the week tomorrow. Bye for now.